Yo, it's your boy Jay Boogie back with another video today on this fantastic Friday. Let's dive into a Game 6 recap of the Indiana Pacers knocking out the Milwaukee Bucks. Pretty much in this game, Game 6, the Bucks bench outscored the hell out of the Bucks bench. 50 points from the Pacers bench to 10 points from the Milwaukee Bucks bench. Shout out to TJ McConnell. Basically show his full arsenal bag on offense. He was a bucket from the bench. I believe he had, 20 points, 21 points. Knocked down a few threes, got some steals. Pretty much shows you who he is as a player, as a point guard in this league. Man, he was pretty much he was electrifying. He was an energy boost off the bench, a huge spark plug, and a much-needed win, home win for the Pacers. And then guys like Obi Toppin also came off the bench with him, getting 21 points. He was also just electrifying as well. But for both of them guys to do what they need to do to help the team, for the Pacers to get the W at home, was extraordinary, and it was fantastic. And pretty much what I like from this game and from the series as a whole, from the Pacers, they used their fast-paced scoring to their advantage. They shot very efficient from the three-point line, as I stated before. And their ball movement was top tier, of course, because leading by no other than Tyrese Hailbutron. And then guys like Pascal Siakam was pretty much their consistent second scorer, who pretty much was dominant in this series because the Bucks couldn't stop him every game. Either in the win or in the loss, he was basically getting buckets from the mid-range, fishing at the rim, slamming dunks, all kinds of things. And and another thing I stated during my Bucks and Pacers prediction, that if the Pacers can steal a road game, they pretty much win this series, because they pretty much are undefeated at home against this team in the regular season, against the Bucks in the regular season. So their home crowd brought the energy and momentum they need to, and they just carried along with them, and they won the game in 6 as I predicted. So, and I said this back in early January when I started my channel. I said, don't be surprised if the Pacers play the Bucks in the playoffs. Boom. Unfortunate, Giannis Antetokounmpo was dealing with a calf, Achilles injury, but no excuses for the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Still had Dame, still had Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis, Lopez, and the whole nine. So, give credit where credit's due for the Pacers. I'm happy for them. Now they're going against the Bucks. Not the Bucks. They're going against the New York Knicks in the conference semifinals. That's going to be a showdown. And I'm doing my prediction video on that tomorrow. So stay tuned on that. So like this video up, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. First guy I want to talk about in this series, Tyrese Hailbutron. Of course, he didn't score the big numbers like he would need to, but he still managed to do his primary strength, and that's facilitating the floor, setting a ton of offense, getting the half-court sets ready, get the ball movement. That's what he does best. But also, he still managed to average at least 21 points per game at home. But his three-point percentage was awful. He didn't shoot too well, but at least he contributed in other ways to score on the offense, which is already a great sign for him, for his offensive skill set. And him and Myles Turner in their pick and roll, they kept using Brook Lopez as a decoy. They're pretty much getting anything they wanted once they was getting the mid-range shots and the pick and roll, the pick and pops, and ball movement, because they're, like I said, the Pacers are more athletic than the Milwaukee Bucks. So they use that as an advantage and everything else they need to do. And then my guy, Pascal Siakam, Spice CP, man, dog, he was the most dominant player on the Pacers against the Bucks, as he should be, because we know he can give you 21 plus points in the playoffs. He averaged 22 a game this regular season. So, he was totally aggressive from the start throughout the whole series, being efficient with the mid-range. I think he averaged like 29 points on the road against the Bucks, which is major because, like I said, if the Bucks can get one road win against the Bucks, they pretty much got this series in their hand. And guys like Siakam was dominant on the road against the Bucks. Took advantage of mismatches. Like I said, his main strength is when he's using his agility to get to the rim. He's a good mid-range scorer, can finish at the rim on either side, left hand, right hand, and he was a huge reason why they even got a road victory. So, shout out to Pascal Siakam, Spicy P. And then for Myles Turner, I'm very proud of him because the number one thing I said in my prediction video of the Bucks and Pacers series, that he must stay out of foul trouble because he's the only true big man, legitimate big man on this team. And he's the best defender, paint defender on the team, so he can't get into foul troubles. And he did just that. He was aggressive on both sides. He was very efficient at the three-point line, which they needed it, with the floor spacing. Which is crucial because him and Tyrese that pick and pop is lethal, it's deadly. You can't deny that at all. And like I said, he cracks the boards aggressively. They send out of foul trouble. You see what happens when your best paint defender is out of foul trouble. Your defense momentum cannot decrease. It cannot go down because you know that your best paint defender is protecting the paint, and he got you on the help defense on the left side, right side, baseline, wherever he at, he is there. So Myles Turner did a great job in this series as well. So pretty much kudos to the Indiana Pacers and did what they needed to do. Of course, they watched great film. Like I said, they still use that fast-paced scoring as advantage, ball movement, and of course, like I said, they're more athletic than the Milwaukee Bucks. Then getting to the Bucks, that was dealing major crucial injuries from guys like Dame at times and Giannis Antetokounmpo. They couldn't stop pretty much Siakam. That's what kind of like killed them in the series. There was no consistent bench. Pretty much the Pacers neutralized the bench players from the Bucks, and I think the last game, which is Game 6, the Bucks scored 93 points, but half them points came from the starting lineup. As I stated, the bench only scored 10 points from the Bucks, so it was I feel like that was the biggest downfall was their bench wasn't just being available as they should be. Not with Giannis being out. And then guys like Dame Lillard still put up a good scoring number. Average 31 a game in this series. But he didn't shoot too well on the road, which, like I said, kudos to the Pacers defense because pretty much the whole time regular season, he was the only player against that team to where he shot very low as of three-point percentage and from the field. So they did a great job of locking him down at their home floor, which they needed to. And then the biggest gem of this Bucks-Pacers series was Chris Middleton. I mean, he did what he can do. One game, dropped like 42 points. I think that was a game where he hit the game-time 3 to go to overtime. Unfortunately, they still lost, but he pretty much damn near almost averaged a double-double. So shout out to Chris Middleton, holding down the weight. He still shot very efficient from the floor. So he did what he can do to maintain some type of optimistic ways for the Bucks. But that's my take on that. Congrats to the Indiana Pacers. Advance to the next round, going to the New York Knicks. That's going to be a fun series. Let me know what y'all think. Prediction video on that will be dropping tomorrow. If you like this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, do whatever. Let's keep this channel going. 2 subscribers away from 100 followers. I'm happy where I'm at. J Boogie is out.